We're in Merlin, and let's see. Let's start off with what we've done since Sunday. Okay, Sunday, she got to the airport before I even left Newark because she was so excited. Well, no, I thought it would take like an hour to get to Dulles, and it only took like half hour. Okay, I was getting in at 2:45, and she left at noon. Yeah, no. I didn't see the point in going home and going to the house and waiting around. So I just went. I went to the airport. I saw her, and then I went running, and I almost knocked her over, and people were looking at me funny. And then it was the cutest thing. Shut up! Don't start crying. No, shut up! I did get teary-eyed. I did. I got teary-eyed, and I hugged her. And I'm not gonna miss her. And then her eyes started. Yeah, shut up! I was sleep deprived. Okay, I'd been up for 30-something hours. Anyways, that is true. So anyway, and you even started probably flipped up for a station. And then anyways, so Sunday night on our way back to the house, it started snowing, just a little bit. But then it started snowing, but not like bad because we drove in it. But the roads didn't get all whatever, so it was just like driving in rain. Yeah. I've seen worse rain because we didn't even have to use our wipers. Not really. So anyway, we did get lost. We couldn't find my car at the airport. No, we did. We went to the wrong elevator. We went to the wrong elevator. So then we just came back and we found the right elevator because she's like, I think we passed it. And so we passed it. And I should have went with my gut instinct with the first one. And which I'm going to start doing from now on because I've been proven right every time. Shut up. So anyway, so Sunday or Monday morning. No, Sunday we packed my room. Yeah, we packed her. I packed her room. She packed my room. I cleaned up my trash. She supervised. And I tried to help. Because when I do my own packing, she gets mad at me. She can't pack. Where's Bees? I love you, but you cannot pack. She puts like 10 things in the suitcase. Like, okay, it's full. And then I put like 50. And I'm like, no, there you go. I try. That's what counts. And hey, I got you down to one less suitcase. Yes. So I saved you. And we shipped 2 big boxes. Cost me under $100, which is cheaper than going out and buying 2 new suitcases. No, 1 new suitcase. 1 new suitcase and paying for 3 suitcases. 3 suitcases. So now it says extra to fly. 50 plus 35. So instead of having to pay 50 and 35 and buying the suitcase for 15, we save money. 2 big boxes cost us $8. 80. And no, the boxes itself cost us $8. So a total of $88. So every little thing helps. Yeah, when we got to the post office, the lady scanned it and it came up $200 and something for the first box. We were like, and I'm like, and Andrea was like, I'm gonna kill you. I said, excuse me, I just went online and it said $40. And she goes, oh, you don't want priority. I'm like, no. We're like, no. We want whatever is $40. And she goes, oh, okay. Like we were idiots or something. It's called, it will get there no matter what. Exactly. So, and then it went from like $270 down to $40. It was great, and I'm like, much better. And then, so that was Sunday, and that was Monday. And Monday it snowed in the morning. And everything was blinking in snow except the road, which was pretty awesome because then it was just like driving on a rainy road. Yeah, because I can't drive on snow. Yeah, but we could drive in rain because we're Californians. Right. I'm used to driving in rain. Yeah, so that was good. And then after the snow stopped, it sprinkled almost all day. And where did we go for lunch on Monday? Cece! I took her to Cece. She had never been. How'd you like it? Yum. She loved it. But the pizza kind of greasy, and so my tummy it hurt. And then, but it was delicious. It was very delicious. I had like 7 pieces of pizza. I had 3. All you can eat for $5. See, the thing about Cece's is in California they have commercials and it looks so delicious. All you can eat for $5. I'm like, heck yeah. And I went on Cece's.com. The closest Cece's is in freaking Arizona. And so then she goes, I have a Cece's. I'm like, oh, I'm going to visit you and we're going to eat Cece's. And we went to Cece's. Yep. And Monday night we had fancy night because we had a gift card to Olive Garden. Thank you, Grandma. We had fancy night. We did our hair beautiful and our makeup gorgeous. And we got pretty clothes on. Yep. She did my hair and I did her hair. And then she did my makeup. And I did my makeup. Yeah, she won't let me touch her face. she took me around town. She showed me her church and her job place, Toys R Us, and her Barnes & Noble where she spent like almost every single day, and the people above us need to shut up. It sounds like they're doing exercises above our head.
I wonder what kind of exercise it is.
This hotel is going to throw a freaking party when we leave. She was like that till 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday. Well, today.
I don't know what is with me, but as you can see, I am not sad anymore. I am not crying. If there are tears, it's because I'm laughing too freaking hard.
But no, this place is crap fest.
Wait, hold on. Before we get
ghetto.
to this crap fest, we need to talk about Tuesday. Tuesday, what did we do?
We went to Battlefield,
which is also
called
Bristow Battlefield.
We never saw a sign that said Manassas.
But we went to Battlefield.
But we were in Manassas. So, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, Bristow, come on. It's a battlefield.
I think Bristow was the name of the street. So,
yeah, Bristow is the name of the street.
So, it's Bristow Manassas, I think? I don't know. Anyways, I took pictures. I went.
Our TV is rocking.
Oh, well.
They're going to get sick.
No, it's okay. They'll just bob our heads. So, anyways, so we get to this hotel. Super 8. I'm used to Super 8 since she's not.
I am not. I don't want to say spoiled brat, but I mean, I'm used to nicer things.
Anyway, so we're like, oh yeah, can we get some extra pillows and some towels? Brought up to room 207. You haven't come down to the lobby. We don't deliver.
We're like, huh? Seriously, this is like a hotel.
Really?
But then I'm like, oh, it's a motel. But see, we stayed at the Red Roof Inn the other night, and it was wonderful.
They had just redone all their rooms, so we had a flat screen.
It was gorgeous. Room was painted red. It was so modern. The only thing I didn't have was a hairdryer, and she kind of needed it. So.
Yeah, so I just stood in front of the vent. I towel dried it a lot, and since my hair is so thin. It's so thin and frail that I just stood in front of the vent and
a little air.
And so that was what? That was Tuesday. We went to see the Battlefield, and you took me to your park.
And I took her to my park and we walked a mile.
We walked a mile. I'm gonna kill her later.
It was a mile.
I'm not a nature girl.
It was gorgeous.
It was freezing.
Beautiful.
And then that was Tuesday.
And then we drove to Maryland,
and we got in our hotel and
our motel.
We watched Twilight.
Oh my stars! It was fabulous.
I tricked her because she goes, "Tell me there." Like,
well, no, I had kind of guessed. Well, I wasn't too sure because I was like, we can't ruin it for the people who haven't seen it.
So we're like, she's like, "What the crap?" No, she was crying. I cried when I saw it in theaters.
I wasn't crying. I got teary-eyed.
I saw it when in theaters, and Gabriel laughed at me because I was crying and screaming at the screen. I was screaming, "No!"
Yep.
Yeah. So I was waiting for her to do that, and she kind of did, but not really.
I got teary-eyed.
So
I was worried, but I mean, my gut instinct was right.
Again, shut up. I'm gonna kill you. Anyway, so when we got here, we looked out our window, and there's this place called Fox Pizza.
Oh my Lanta, this place is so amazing, and it's so inexpensive.
It's cheap. If you guys know the All-Stars on Del Rosa, it tastes like their pizza and their prices. So an extra large was like $8.
But we didn't get an extra large.
Because we have no refrigerator.
So we got
two small.
Two little small pizzas.
And that was just enough. Yep, just enough food.
Yep.
And then it's so funny because they have a sign and it says, "Go Terps." And it kind of reminds us of the Derps.
You know, like on Facebook where their faces are like retarded and stuff?
True story. Well, that's what they say.
You're retarded.
Shut up. So we, yeah, that was Wednesday because Wednesday was just after we did Manassas and the park and everything, and she drove me through this cute little quaint little town.
No, Wednesday we went to the zoo.
Sorry, Tuesday. Tuesday was a little lazy day kinda because
I mean we did a lot of driving.
We did the Manassas Battlefield, and she took me to this little tiny town with like 50 people in it.
Not even 50 people.
Yeah, it was tiny.
It was more like 15 people.
And then she took me by her dream house.
Oh my gosh, which I took a picture of, which you guys will see.
Yeah. And then So that was when, we drove to Maryland and we're just like, okay, let's just chill. And then Wednesday we went to the zoo.
We went to the zoo, which it kind of sucked because there were no giraffes, no penguins, no flamingos, no rhinos, no koala bears, no
Pumbas. What's Pumbaa? Warthog. There were Timones, lots of Timones, but no Pumbas. Nope. She's Timon, I'm Pumbaa, just so y'all know.
As you can see why.
Shut up.
No, it's
yes, I'm the dumb one. I am the dumb one. She's the smart one. Not really. So,
anyways, before we get in an argument.
Yeah, so the zoo did it was
a bummer.
Yeah.
It was kind of a bummer. It was a big letdown. I mean, San Diego Zoo is a lot. There's a lot more
animals. They said there was 2,000 animals. Yeah, I think they counted every single anemone and every crab and every clam that was in the invertebrates of it, because there wasn't that many animals.
But you know what? The apes were really cool. The orangutans, they had these white, like, they look like old school telephone poles. And they let the orangutans out, and the orangutans would climb up on the little telephone poles. They're not telephone poles.
Yeah,
they're kind of like
they called it the O line, and there's an encaser over here, and an encase right here, and an encasement right here. But they can crawl up the towers and go across to each encasement, whichever one they choose to. And I'm like, couldn't they just like leap off? And then it was funny because the one stopped and it looked like he was gonna poop on someone's head.
It was really funny. But this one orangutan, it took its hand and it like swung. It was so. It was so
like
cool.
a vine. Like a vine.
It was so neat. It was so cool to see that.
And so her camera died.
Yeah, my camera died at the zoo.
And so I took a picture of everything. So she's gonna steal those.
And I ditched her.
Yeah, she ditched me. I was in the reptile house. No, reptile.
Oh, I always get confused.
And yeah, I was taking a picture, and she called me a fun sucker, and she left, and didn't tell me she was leaving. I circled twice looking for her, cause
I did tell her I was leaving. I just called her a fun sucker louder and told her I was leaving quieter.
She said that.
How did you know you didn't hear me?
Because you said see, this is
I didn't say whispered. I said it quietly.
She said super quiet because everybody was yelling and loud because there's a bunch of kids.
And apparently I'm really claustrophobic, actually.
It's creepy.
Yeah. My hands start itching and then I start shaking and then I have no more nerves, so I freak out and I just walk out. Yeah, I have to do it.
So, and then today, I'm such an idiot because like 3 pictures into we didn't even get to where we were going. I was taking pictures of buildings.
DC's only 10 miles.
It took us about 30 minutes to get there and 2 hours to get back. We did decide to leave at 5:30 during rush hour. But no, my camera, I took like 3 pictures and it says memory card full. I'm a jerk because I forgot to download all my pictures onto Anna's computer last night, so I had a free memory card. Yeah. So she had to take all the pictures today, so I'm going to steal those. It's like a seesaw.
Exactly. I said that.
Yeah, a seesaw. So,
DC was absolutely amazing. It was freezing cold, though. I had actually lost the feeling in my fingers. If Jess hadn't packed the spare gloves that I have,
I knew her fingers were going to get cold because we were at the Manassas Battle Fest. She goes, my fingers are numb. I'm like, yeah, big baby. I'm a California girl, and I thought I was going to freeze my butt off, and I was warmer than she was.
I don't know what's with me.
It's just freezing.
I don't know. But I mean, like, okay, she took a picture of my hands, but my hands from, like, down, like, from here down, right about there down.
They were
red. They were completely red. I couldn't feel my fingers anymore.
And I'm like,
oh. I could no longer feel my fingers. So she's like, oh my gosh, Annie, get the gloves. So I got the gloves. And then the first thing we saw, that we actually saw was the
Washington Monument. She can't
remember what it's called.
But then we walked and we're like, wait, there was a big group of people and there was a white building and we're like, what's that? The White House! And then we're like, wait, is it the Capitol? Wait, no, it's the Springport. No, wait, what is it? It's the White House! And there was a bunch of like guys unloading white tents and everything, and everybody was asking, what are the white tents? What are the white tents? And I'm like, I know. they're setting up for the Easter egg hunt on the front lawn.
And I thought it was because I was coming.
And then she goes, oh, well, aren't they lucky? They get their own work. I said, no, people get to come. I don't know if you have to be like diplomats or something, but I know that there's this Easter egg hunt on the front lawn, and people are invited. It's not just for the first kid. Is that what they're called?
Chodes. So, and then after we saw the White House, we were on our way down and we saw Department of Commerce, and then we saw this other white building.
We couldn't figure out what it was.
We don't know what
it didn't have a name on it.
We took a picture, so maybe one of you smart people can figure out what it is and help us out.
Yeah, and then there was another building. We're like, oh, let's ask my dad.
Yep. And then
we saw the Embassy of Turkestan.
Yeah, but that was on the way home. We'll talk about that later. But, so we saw the White House, an important building, the pointy thing, and then we made our way. We saw the
reflecting pool.
Wait, we saw the World War II Memorial, which was gorgeous. It would have been more prettier if they had the fountain going.
It was every single water fountain and water wall and water whatever.
Rain.
Are you kidding me?
Gone.
So, it's springtime. Get the water in the pools.
Yeah. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
I wouldn't find that groundhog and kill it because it lied.
It was so cold.
It is not springtime yet.
It was so cold. So then we walked up. Oh, this reflecting pool.
The reflecting pool.
We threw in a couple pennies, which was, I mean, it was kind of cool because we had one penny with Abe's head, and then the other side with the monument thing. And we threw it in the reflection pool, and we gave the government money, so we paid our taxes. That was great.
I wish. I paid more taxes than I was due because I do 0. Anyways, and then we went up to the monument. 86 steps to the top, I counted.
But you know what? It's so worth it. It was so worth it. The last 40 or the first 40, however you want to do it, depends on when you're going up.
Yeah.
For marble.
Oh,
marble.
They're
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I forgot to take a picture of the marble stairs. And I had told Jess, I'm like, I wonder if this is what heaven's going to be like, you know? Because, like,
walking up the steps.
Yeah, walking up the steps and, like, from far away.
Jesus sitting on his throne.
Well, from far away you can see Abe Lincoln sitting in his chair, and it's like, oh my gosh. I wonder if this is going to be how, like, heaven's like. You know,
and I said, I hope not.
You get so excited to go see something you've always wanted to see, and, like, then you get to see it.
And I said, I hope not, because I don't want to walk up all those stairs.
Such a chode. So, we saw that, and then we went back down. Oh, and this really nice guy took our picture in front of the,
we saw the
Capitol
building behind everything once we got up at Abe Lincoln. We're like, oh, there's the Capitol.
Yep.
But we didn't make it to the Capitol today because it's way too far away.
Too far away, and it was too cold.
Yeah.
No longer feel our extremities.
So, and we've been walking for forever.
Yeah. Oh, and we saw the war vet statues. We didn't see
It was the Korean War Memorial. And we were looking for the
wall, the
Vietnam Wall Memorial thing, and we couldn't find it. And I called Dad, and he said it's hiding behind a hill. And he goes, you can't see it unless you're looking the right way. And I'm like, well,
there's so many tall buildings.
Yeah. And I forgot the map. I'm just sure I forgot the map. So we're gonna look at the map to see if we can find it.
Yeah.
So. Oh, we had last night. We ordered. We're like, you know what? We were so tired, so we ordered in Chinese food. That was fun. We called.
That was really fun.
And then we're like, we're at the Super 8 and room 207. They came right up and they delivered our food. Yay! And then tonight
it was so freaking awkward. Oh my Lanta, I'm laying down watching. What was I watching?
Wife Swap.
We have cable. Cable. I haven't had cable in 7 months. It's been great. Really. The neighbors upstairs suck really bad. But you know what? I can't complain because we were loud till 3 o'clock in the morning laughing hysterically.
So, last night it was Chinese. Well, tonight it was a place called Clucksters. And they answered the phone. Welcome to Cluck You. How can I help you? And I'm like, welcome. And so we've been saying, well, Cluck You, mother clucker.
It's terrible, I know.
And then her new favorite word is Pokemon.
It's not a bad word. It's actually huge. They're
and one is
Alpha Kappa Monka.
Alpha Kappa Gamma, whatever. And one of them was called Pokemoke.
Yep. So Pokemoke is my new word. As you can see, we have clusters.
Yep.
Hello, welcome to Cluck You. Okay, so we're there.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got my dad. Rewind a second. I got my dad this little thing, little poster, Korean War Veterans Memorial, because I think he'd really like it. Because, you know, when we went up to Lincoln Memorial, I actually got a little teary-eyed because it was something that I've always wanted to do, and I was actually able to do it. And my dad and I we love history. So, I mean, we're not, like, history fanatics.
Like my dad.
But, I mean, when it comes to war stuff, my dad and I get really emotional for whatever reason. So I got my dad, I got you this thing. You're going to love it. See? You're going to love it.
Turn around. And she got a video and lots of pictures of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. It was gorgeous. Oh, we were stuck in traffic for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Coming back from DC because we accidentally left at rush hour.
Yeah, we said that.
Oh.
We're forgetting what we told you all.
Did we tell them about the bus driver?
No! There was a bus driver! We got stuck. We were stuck in traffic. We got stuck in a couple lights, like 3 or 4 times, and people were honking at us, but we were not
But you know what? There's this one song. Did I really tell them? I don't remember. There's this one song that you can't be mad at.
Nope.
There's just
so we have to sing it every time we get upset. So it's life would be a dream. Shaboom, shaboom. Life would be a dream. Shaboom, shaboom. You're the only one I love. Shaboom, shaboom. So yeah, we sang that a lot.
Yeah, but then I did a Weird Al Yankovic. I pulled a parody, and so whenever my nerves are shot, I still sing Shaboom, but I happen to say, get out of the freaking road or use your freaking blinker. Shaboom. Shaboom. Life would be a freaking dream! Use your blinker!
Shaboom.
Shaboom. So you can't be mad. You can't be mad. It's impossible.
So, yeah, and so we weren't going to what is that? Gridlock or whatever? Everybody gridlocks in DC.
Oh my gosh, it's so freaking annoying.
Dad and Donna were right. DC traffic is horrendous. But anyway, so
I felt like I was in New York.
We were stuck, and there was this bus driver, and he kept blinking over at us, so we were looking over him, and he was blinking away.
He started waving, and
it was like, hey, what's up? Yeah, and then she was singing, what's that sugar song you were singing?
Pour some sugar on me in the name of love.
And so I started singing, stop! In the name of love.
And then she started hitting me.
You bright. You hit me first.
She hit me so hard, so I rolled her window down.
She bruised me. Remember, she rolled her window down, and my window down, I was freezing, and she wouldn't let me roll it back up until I sang it really loud, and there's people walking by, and they looked at me and they left. But so we were stuck, but when we started hitting each other, we were actually next to a bus, and she rolled down the window, and we were screaming at each other, and the kids in the bus turned and looked at us like we were psychos, and we just started busting up laughing.
We were so close to this room, like, I just didn't care. I just wanted to... I was so tired. I was pushing my brakes.
There was this creepy guy.
Oh my gosh. In the middle of
the road.
Yeah, in DC.
He was
standing like this.
In the middle lane, not like on the edge of the street.
No.
He was in our lane in the middle going like this, and he had creepy, crazy eyes, and he was like, and he would not move. And
nobody let us go over, and I had my blinker on, and
they could see the crazy man in our
lane. I was singing Shaboom, but I was getting so annoyed. So he finally used his brain and moved.
Yeah. He was creepy.
He was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, were you looking for, what was that food you really liked?
Oh, I was looking for halal because in DC they have these trucks, like in New York, like they have food trucks.